No, all the way through, just a little bit.
Okay.
Because we did get it nice and clean, so we want to make sure that it's clean and that there's no junk in there.
And you got it cleaned by sandblasting.
I got it cleaned by sandblasting because I happen to have that.
Is
but
it
can be done
sand or
with
bead or whatever, walnut shells, anything right?
like that will work a lot faster than doing it with a wire brush, but it can be done with the wire brush.
Okay.
Okay, that's good enough. We'll wipe it out with the rag to make sure it's clean. Okay, and you also want to make sure that your weep hole is clean, which it is clean all the way through. You don't want any pressure coming in there and it not leaking and you're blowing something else up. Now we're going to put it back together. This is the bearing and shaft assembly that I make. Put just a small drop of Loctite on each outside wheel or bearing in different locations.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Very even.
Oh, that's good enough. Now, take the toothpick, because he's got a pretty big horse manure.
I got the 5000.
No. Spread it around, all the way around it.
Yeah. So I got my hunt as a cow.
Back to the press.
So if I the kids this Honda 100, the first thing I do is get out. I live on a hill in 57.
That's good enough.
I was done.
1 second. 3/4 inch socket.
Deep socket?
Deep socket will press this on the outside race and just slide through.
My first bike when I was 6.
Line it up
I bought all of this. I bought everything.
and pump it down till it stops. You probably have to tighten All right, now that it's stopped. If you remember at the very first of it, I said you needed to make the hole in there so you knew how far to drive that down through. Use whatever you have for that to line it up. Since I've done this so many times, I had a block milled, so it's just the right distance. You put a washer underneath there, a large washer, and crank it a couple of times. It'll get that shaft going through to where it'll line up with the hole that you have for your jig. And then just pump it on down till it bottoms out again on the hole that you drilled in that first piece. Now, that's the right depth for the shaft to come through. Your next little thing is put this seal back in, your oil seal.
My kid used to pal with the guy that owned this oil last year. I remember scraping him off the pavement a few times, you know, full of scrapes. He started about 15 like bucks.
I had, my first accident was right here by Beaverton Honda. Run on Main Street, right behind that. I hit a van head on, Friday the 13th of all days. Flew over the van, got walked away, ambulance, all in the hospital, didn't check me out.
Take your deep wells.
Second one, I got hit by a deer doing 70 miles an hour. Just cruise along. That's why I don't ride at night anymore. When I 84 weight death, I'm doing. Thank God I wasn't.
And get one that'll just fit inside, so it'll press it in decent.
So what size is that you're using?
The one I've got here right now is a 17 millimeter.
Okay.
I've been over here since, 77. And my builder told me, I built a toll gate and I was a rich guy.
Oh, you're
Put a little green Loctite all the way around it, because the green is hydraulic.
I've been here 34 years and I brushed one deer off the highway and that didn't count till he got up. I've been fortunate. Anybody here 34 years, it's a fucking deer.
I'm walking with an orange my whole life.
What's your first name?
I'm Steve.
Ed.
Friends, just set it on there.
Yeah, I'm loud.
Oh, me too. Just keep asking. You gotta ask.
Just set it there.
I get that.
That's
I
good.
don't even know who's last name.
Now.
I've known him for a year.
Sometimes that's the best way to keep.
But I know a lot of song lyrics. I sing 300 songs.
Well, we got the whole rack going over the van. We got all of it on. It's gonna all be on YouTube.
No, it better not.
Yeah, that's just there.
Well, I apologize for interrupting the video. I didn't realize there was a video.
Here's the peanut gallery.
I take a small piece of wire. I put it down the side,
What kind of a part of it?
and then I put the seal down. What the wire does is it allows the air to come out, so you're not building a air pressure to push it out.
Steve in landscaping.
Slide this right over it
Runs his own landscaping outfit. He lives in Tiger.
and tap it in till it bottoms out.
57, and my eldest is alive. We had 5 and the dad left it. 2 left. The younger kid is 47. Steals.
That's good.
I got 2 of them.
That's good.
I'm going down next week.
Now,
I'm jazz fan.
your seal is in.
Broadway singer.
You pull that out,
Old jazz
and you don't have air pressure behind it.
cancer.
Very cool.
It's got a good chance of staying there. Otherwise, they can work themselves right back out because you've just built like a balloon.
Should. Good, best of luck.
Now we're going to put
4
in
in the left eye, 2 in the prostate.
the mechanical seal,
Oh, you're a fighter.
which take that back over to the vise and set it in the, or not the vise, the press, and set it in that little block, because you don't want to press it any further than out than what it already is. Go ahead and set it in the vise
Well, or in the Pacific.
on top of this.
I've been on E-Wall. I got in at 17, February 45, got trained under the famous Lou Diamond and Mortars. Everybody quit fighting. That's probably why I'm standing. So many years older than I've been on E-Wall.
Now, actually put the other block on top of it to take up the slack, the height.
For 2 years in the upper 3-year enlistment. And in my college, I went to Louisville Forestry School in upstate New York.
No. On top of the black one.
4 guys out of my freshman class that were reserved for next year. And I've gone for 2 years, and I went a 4-year man.
Okay, Mike, on your mechanical seal,
About 3.5 years.
oops, wrong one. I need this.
See, I'm not the only one.
Wrong color.
Fought in a pit in northern
You
Africa.
just got the wrong one.
Shooting anything out of the sky, mostly stupid. Never met the guy. He died.
Green Loctite.
I got his lunchbox handed down to me from my grandmother, his daughter, and I carry it with me everywhere. And I want to get a picture of that land.
Well, you're not shy about using it, are you?
And then, baby,
Well,
Go ahead and load it up.
I want
I'd rather have it ooze out and wipe it off than have a spot that doesn't have any on it.
Understood.
I've never been a service man, but I'll kick myself in the ass for not going to my
Dad was a machine
Just
gunner.
kinda line that up.
A runner between machine gun nuts in France. I was a Marine and my kid was not. Everybody else was fucking war.
Okay.
The next one will be vaporized, you want to worry about.
And
And this son
Yeah,
of a
I
bitch-
think you're right, I think
this
you're
son
right
of a
about
bitch we
that.
got for his bread deep well is gonna run us right into that fucking ground, I swear. I listened to that press conference yesterday, he didn't say a fucking thing about me. I think it's a fucking huge sighting, I think it's a goddamn good one.
I'm surprised, just my opinion, but I'm surprised that somebody didn't do something after. I think it's a joke when North Korea says they're gonna nuke us. I kinda, but you know what, you can't.
wrong one.
Yeah, I think you should.
Another one like this.